build together with these words. And it took a sacrifice. It took me to allow something to die in me so that this next thing could be born. And I've been doing it ever since. And I got this name that was given to me on a bus stop by an elder. And when I read him a poem, and he told me, "You're the bus stop prophet." And so that's the name I've been going by since I was 18, 19. You know, happily. Because we're all prophets, you know. We're all speaking for the divine. Or it speaks through us, right? So I'm going to do one more poem. It's a love poem. And then I'll get out of your way. And it's a love letter. I did this last night, so I got a good response. So I'm going to do it right now. It's a love letter from Peter Pan to Wendy. Have you ever heard that story, Peter Pan? Seen the cartoon? So it's a love letter, and I might cry a little, because I almost cried a little last night, but it's okay. We're going to get through it. Like, we need tears, right? We're in a drought. Well, California, we're in a drought. You guys I'm going to save my tears and take them back to California. Here we go. A love letter from Peter Pan to Wendy. Dear Wendy, I know it's past your bedtime, but I was wondering if you would come out and fly with me just one more night. The destination's the same, second star to the right, only this time, maybe we can never land. Just skip across the 7 seas on pirate ships and galaxies and use thimbles as symbols of kisses on the palms of each other's hands. I remember when I first met you. I was chasing shadows, you were somewhere in a dream. And you woke to find me broken and weeping and sewed me back together at the seams. I crowed about how clever I was for a while, all a childish attempt to make you smile. And it worked. I inhaled your laugh, held it in my belly, and it broke into 1,000 pieces. Felt like fairies fluttering around inside me. And I knew right then that you were the stuff that dreams were made of. So I asked you to fly with me, to forget about responsibility and be free. And you did. We would listen to the mermaid tales, battled buccaneers, carved out trails that went in different directions but led back to each other. Spent hours on end getting lost in one another. We would dance on treetops, never once feeling silly. Together we rescued Tiger Lily. I even introduced you to all my friends, and every night you would say to me that you hoped the adventures would never end. You were my happy thought. But then everything changed. You started making comments about how things between us seemed to stay the same. I would ask you to fly with me, to come outside and taste the sky with me, and you would say I spent too much time with my head in the clouds, that I smelled like the wind and I flew too loud. You started to complain that I spent way too much time with my friends and how all my adventures, they never seemed to end. You said no matter how hard we clapped our hands and believed that things just don't happen the way they do in storybooks. You said you had no more time for silly games or Captain Hooks. That what you needed was a strong and responsible man. And that all I was a lost boy with a thimble in my hand. You said you couldn't live off happy thoughts. And you walked away. And I didn't understand. And I don't understand because I'm still that same wild, free soul you fell in love with. This is who I am. Not misplaced potential or someone's expectations, just plain old Peter Pan. You were my happy thought. I miss you. Laughter don't taste the same without you in it. And I know it's past your bedtime, but I was wondering if you would come out and fly with me just one more night. Thank you, family.
position. Dave, come on. Where, Jared and Paul, come up.